Hello everyone, how's it going? BigLT here. Welcome back to another food review. Sorry it took a while to do this. I got really tired over the week. But anyway, we are doing, Peppermint Cocoa Goldfish. And I got this at Target. We don't have a Target in town. I had to go to another one. I had to go to another town to a Target. Oh, minty, very minty. Oh, I can smell it. If I can get the rest of it open, that is. Mint. Got that. There we go. Okay. Made it harder. I made it look so much harder than it was, I should say. Like graham cracker kind of thing. Oh, there's shapes of... Okay, this is a shape of Snoopy. That's why I was like, what is this? Okay. Snoopy! There's like two other shapes here. I'll show those off too. The standard goldfish. Paw print. Perfect balance of chocolate and peppermint. And it works very well. I know, blasphemy. How dare I not have any milk before doing this? All right, ingredients. Made with smiles, apparently. And whole wheat flour, sugar, enriched wheat flour, vegetable oil, cocoa processed with alkali, invert syrup, chocolate, contains 2% or less of cocoa powder, non-fat milk, baking soda, salt, corn syrup solids, baking powder, natural flavor, and the soy ingredient. Contains wheat, milk, and soy. And I wasn't kidding when I said it was made with smiles. If you look right there, made with smiles. It doesn't say ingredients. It just says made with smiles. I love it. Ah, it's probably the natural flavors. Okay, I was thinking like, wait a minute, I didn't read anything in there about peppermint. It's probably the natural flavors is where it's in. So I got a story for you guys. And don't worry, this relates to food reviews. While I was at Target, when I bought these, there was two other things I was going to get at Target. Technically one, but the second one was a backup. So there was another ice cream. In case you guys didn't know, I did a poll earlier said, hey, what would you rather see first, the crackers or the ice cream? You guys voted crackers. But anyway, so there was another ice cream that I think is a Target exclusive. It would have been cookie butter flavored. And I would have bought that in a heartbeat if I could. But they were sold out, so I couldn't get it. Sadly, I didn't get it. I don't know if I'll be going back next month or not. I'll see what happens. If I do and I get lucky, I'll get it then. Otherwise, no chance, no dice. The backup one was something from Scoops Ahoy. There was some. I think it's from Stranger Things. I'm not a fan of the Stranger Things. The actual show itself, so to speak, it's like supernatural. Not into that or any of those things. But they had limited edition flavors of something from Scoops Ahoy at Target that I don't know of. I don't remember the flavors right now on the top of my head. I'd have to look at it, but in order to look at it, I have to look at my phone to do it. Laptop's off, so don't even go there. It's a struggle to even get the thing back on once I turn it off. But anyway, so I lucked out of those, but thankfully I was able to find these. So, and that's the thing. I looked in the Goldfish aisle. You know where I found those? At the front of the store with their holiday stuff. I was like, okay. So yeah, I didn't even see the holiday thing when I walked in. Didn't even bother to check there. I went straight for the Goldfish aisle because the cracker aisle, the cookie aisle, thinking I'd find it there. I didn't. At least I don't think I did. Maybe I did. No, I didn't because I picked this up at that spot. What about the seasonal thing? I didn't know where the seasonal thing was at the time, but by the time I picked these up and looked around the store, I found it at the very back over by where the toys are, which at this particular Target, it's usually right back where the okay, so you got the grocery aisles, and at the back of it there's like a corner, and at the very part of that corner is like an employee door. That's the spot where they would have the seasonal stuff when I first remembered for like years. So I didn't know, since they didn't have seasonal things there, I was like, okay, no seasonal stuff. I went around to electronics, went over to toys. By the time I circled back to go towards the grocery part, because I was looking for my grandma, that's when I found the seasonal thing. And I was like, oh, they put it in a different position. That makes sense, I guess. But there's another Target in that town, and theirs is dead center in the back. So there's the grocery, pet stuff, and then there's seasonal, and then electronics. And right across the aisle from the electronics is the toys, which is different because in the other the one I was at, electronics is at the corner to the left of the store, and if you go straight up from there, you're already at the toys. So basically, you have the electronics here, toys are here, and then you have that aisle that goes straight towards the grocery. Right over here is where that seasonal stuff was. At the other one, you have grocery here, pet food here, seasonal here, electronics, and then just below that is the toys. I gotta wash my hands after this. I got chocolate in my fingernails. Yikes. Anyway, I kept you here long enough. All right, rating. I already thought about it earlier, and I'm going to stick with it. 9.5 out of 10. If you can get it, go for it. It's very good. Unless you have an allergy to wheat, milk, and soy, I don't recommend it. But I guess that'll do it for me. So thank you so much for watching this food review. I've been BigLT. I did see a message from SF Parker that popped up on my phone when I started this. I think something about not being able to come over today or something. Maybe. I have to double check it. And this is Thursday. This is when she comes over to see me to record for stuff. And we were going to do Wuthering Waves and Legends ZA. I don't know. Maybe she'll be over tomorrow. Maybe she's got a busy schedule. Who knows? But anyway, I'll see you guys next time for another food review. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.